So over the summer, I worked on campus, and because of that, I was able to enter my room a lot earlier than most students. And with this extra time on my hands, I was able to make what I think is the ultimate dorm setup. College life isn't just about studying, it's also about making your space uniquely yours. Getting your own room and setting it up using your creativity and the resources at your disposal is a great way to display your personality and make being far from home a lot easier. I had all summer to get mine together, and now I can finally show you the fruits of my labor. I hope you like it and get some inspiration for decorating your dorm. To start, we have my gaming setup. One thing that almost all college dorms have is a desk area where you can do work and study. I rejected that notion and instead used the space for my gaming setup. Setting it up was fun, but difficult. There was a lot of cable management done with not a lot of space to work. For my personal PC, I have a Ryzen 5 3600 CPU, a GTX 1660 Super, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it all sits inside this lovely Cooler Master Q300L micro ATX case. It also added 5 RGB fans just for that nice flare. For my peripherals, and what I usually see when I'm gaming, I have my two dual monitor setups, with my main being a 144 Hz refresh rate and the other 75 Hz. For my keyboard, I have an RK84 that I bought and then modded myself with Acco Ocean Blue switches, knockoff keycaps from Amazon, I won't lie, and a blue paint tape job on the back that gives us a nice click sound. Beside it is my Razer Basilisk mouse, which I got a couple months ago. I really like it because of the thumb rest on the side that really helps me with tracking when I'm playing my games. Then I hear all my gameplay through my Corsair wireless headsets. And behind the gaming setup on the wall, I've added some acoustic foam panels that I think really add to the setup and overall maybe help dampen the sound. As you can see, almost everything in my setup is wireless and has no cords. I like it because it keeps my station looking clean and organized and also makes gaming so much more smoother, being not tethered to anything. One of the main things I do in my room is chill out and watch movies, which is where my TV setup comes in. Now I consider this like my mini dorm living room, because we got the beanbag, the mini fridge, the microwave, and a table that I actually built myself over the summer. And then right in front of it all is my 4K 50-inch Amazon TV with the beautiful Puerto Rican flag looking after it. Then behind it, what you don't see is my old Xbox One S and Nintendo Switch that both look great on the TV. And also cool thing I have about my setup is my Echo Show, which I can actually use to control the TV. But overall, it adds a really cool aesthetic to the room, and the mini living room is probably my favorite part and where I sit at most of the time. Other than the mini living room though, one of the coolest things in my room right now, or at least I think so, is my arcade machine. Now, I built this over the summer along with my table, but it took way longer than the table, for obvious reasons. While it looks complicated and awesome, it really is simple and something anyone can create with enough time and patience, and of course research. The heart of the machine is a Raspberry Pi 3B, which for those of you who don't know is basically a really small computer that you can run programs on. The program I am running is RetroPie. This program allows you to run retro games on it and provides much of the software needed to make it look nice as well, as you can see with the game box art and video replays that are shown on the system. The equipment inside is pretty much all from Amazon, including the buttons and lights. The lights are probably my favorite part, because when the room is dark, they shine so bright. Plus, with the sound mode on, it makes it that much cooler and immersive when it reacts to the gameplay. And all of this hardware is encased in Lowe's wood and Ace Hardware paint. Trust me guys, nothing fancy. Also, if you're wondering about the marquee on the top, it's literally just a piece of paper with the lights behind it. Again, not very fancy. Building this thing was so rewarding, and I love the entire process of it. Looking at it now and remembering all the work I put into it makes me love it even more. Now for the bed, I'm gonna keep it simple sweet, because I know you already see the wall and you really want to see that, so let me go ahead and tell you what's going on. To keep it short, I got 4 pillows on my bed, 1 blanket, and a twin XL sheet from Target, as most of you probably do. To those wondering why I have so many pillows, it's pretty simple. I got my 2 main sleeping pillows, pretty standard. Then I got my lounge pillow for when I'm sitting upright on the bed. Finally, I got this novelty pillow for my titi. I think it's pretty cool because it has the pocket for the controller and the remote control. So overall, top 10 pillow. My one big Panthers blanket was a gift to me by my Weta, and I absolutely love this thing. It keeps me warm so much. Gosh, I love you, Weta, that's awesome. Under the mattress, I sort of got a bed curtain that I use to hide most of the storage under my bed, and I really just got it from Amazon. You should check it out, it's pretty cool. And like I said, it hides stuff that I keep underneath my bed for storage. Right now under the bed, I got a kicking bag, my scale, and a personal art project that I might be making a video on later on. So check that out. To the left of my bed, I got a little bedside storage thing, a lamp for some late night reading, and an oil diffuser, which makes the room smell heavenly, especially with this pumpkin spice oil I got right now. But now to the cooler things on the wall surrounding my bed. Now this was a project, I tell you what. Originally when I thought this up, I did not think about how long it would take me, as well as the problems I would face trying to keep the pages from falling off the wall. To start, the reason I wanted to make this wall was because while I was watching room setup videos for inspiration and ideas for my own, a lot of them had a manga wall, which always looked really cool. And as an anime fan myself, I just knew I had to try and make it for myself. So just really all I did was look up videos on how to do it, and it's pretty simple, and I'll actually link the video down below on how you can do it yourself. It all starts with you just going to a site to get manga pages. For me, I went to MangaGo, and after that, you put them all into Canva to resize them and print them all at once. When they're all in Canva, I printed them at the library, and I did the big cuts on a big cutter. I don't know how to start it. Finally, I brought them back to my room, did some finer detail cutting, and it was time to put them on the wall. Before putting the pages up though, I went ahead and put my neon sign from Amazon and 2 rose paintings I got from Goodwill. When I first put up the pages, I used regular sided double-sided tape, but that didn't hold up at all. Then I tried duct tape, which again didn't keep them from falling, and also made it look like where they were hanging off the wall. It just wasn't good, it didn't look good. So finally, I used mountain tape that I got from Amazon, and since then I have not had any problems with the wall, and it makes it look so much more better. On the head side board of the wall, I put up another neon sign that I got from my friend for Christmas, my street sign, and I plan to put up some personal art I made, but I still haven't gotten around to making any, so that's also coming soon. So technically, that's still a work in progress, but it came out looking really good, and I think it adds a good contrast from the drab blue brick of the room. Well, that is my dorm room. There were a couple things I didn't mention, like the stuff on my windowsill and shelves, but I wanted to target the cool stuff in my room, or at least what I thought was cool. I'm still working on it, specifically getting more water decor, but I still think the room came out pretty well and is overall my favorite part of being an RA. So tell me what you think by leaving a comment down below, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and why don't you ring the notification bell. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.